Good morning and welcome to the Raney podcast. It's your boy Raney. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, listening to me. I appreciate that. It is Tuesday morning. I would give you the date. Let me give you the date. That'd be nice. It's the February the 13th. Look at that. Day before Valentine's Day. Bullshit holiday. But nevertheless, we're here Tuesday morning. I'm here to motivate you guys if you're listening to this shit early Tuesday morning. It's about 7 o'clock. I did make an attempt to record at 6:30 this morning, but it was filled with anger, mainly because there was cat shit all over the floor, and it was smearing from the cat litter, and it went all the way through the dining room into the living room, and then the cat must have got spooked by something, and then the cat ran back to the litter box. So it was footprints all over the goddamn wood floors this morning, and one of my cats, the cat actually trailed the litter from the litter box through the living room to the dining room, over the river and through the woods. He has a little disability, so he limps and drags. So I was like, fuck, gotta train my son to get this litter done at night as well as the morning. I told him this shit the cats shit all day, they shit all night. You gotta take the shit out in the morning, you gotta take the shit out when you get home. I mean, the fuck is you shit. I try to let my son know, listen, you have to shit. You shit in the morning, you shit at night. And then he'll say, I don't shit at night. I'm like, yes, you do shit at night. You shit in the evening. The shit comes out of your body. You eat all day, you have to shit it out. It's how the system works. Everybody's systems work like that. Cat system work like that. A dog systems work like that. Human system. We eat to shit. That's what we do. So clean up the shit. I had to deal with that this morning. And, he got the shit cleaned up, but kids, they swear they can't see fucking shit. They swear they can't see something on the floor. And it must be some kid shit, because I was a child once, and when I was 11 years old, I couldn't see shit on the floor, but I can see now. Especially when you got some nagging-ass grandmothers behind you talking about, you can't see that, goddammit. Better get that stuff off the floor. So I had to follow behind him like my grandmother. You don't see that footprint, goddammit? You better get that with the Swiffer mop and get it off the floor. So I had to follow behind him with a Swiffer mop, and he got that shit up, and then he cleaned out the litter after the fact. I'm like, listen, this is too much of a goddamn mess. This shit has to be done in the morning and in the evening. And of course, never heard me say the evening. And this is the problem. I don't know if this is going across the board with fathers or whatever, but you know what, houses, you guys need to listen to the fathers a lot fucking more. I'm putting my foot down. I'm a father, I'm a parent, and I don't think I'm getting heard enough in the house. Because whenever some shit breaks, daddy got to go and fix it. It's got to be run by dad. Well, maybe have your dad take a look. Maybe see what he thinks about it. If you listen to dad in the motherfucking beginning, sometimes your shit wouldn't be fucked up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If Woody had gone to the police, none of this shit would have ever had happened. That's all I'm saying. Give daddy a goddamn chance. Listen to what daddy has to say in the house the first goddamn time before problems start to pop up. Because when problems pop up on my watch, all I do is sit back and say, I motherfucking told you so. Okay? Because I want to be heard and listened to the first time. That's it. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? I live here. I pay rent. You know what I mean? I'm trying to give this child some guidance. Listen to what the hell I'm saying. Trying to mold you into the man I want you to be, not the man the world wants you to fucking be. Okay? There's a lot of shit out here I'm trying to prepare you for. And you may think it's nonsense, but it's preparing you. It's like Karate Kid. Why did Mr. Miyagi have him waxing all those goddamn cars? Did you think he was going to get into car detailing? No, he was learning how to block a motherfucker. And then he had to sand the floor. Did you think that Danielson would be the next, tile layer? You know what I mean? Brick layer, whatever, deck builder? He sanded the whole fucking deck. And Mr. Miyagi's deck was huge. His deck, it covered the whole backyard. No, Daniel was learning how to block and defend itself. So when I tell my son to scrub the floor, this is actually some self-defense shit, son. I'm teaching you something that Daniel LaRusso should have learned. Another life lesson. So in my house, mop the floor, translates to something else. Mop the floor can save you from being arrested. I don't know how I'm going to tie all that shit in, but it could. All right? I'm just going to say it like that. It could. It could. Just listen to dads out there all across fucking America. I know some dads are with me. I know moms are sitting there like, oh, Ty, just be quiet and keep going with your podcast. You know, and you would say some shit like that. You would. You know, and it's not right. So close to Valentine's Day. You know, and fellas, don't break the bank Valentine's Day. We just bought shit for Christmas. We just did Christmas 2 months ago. There's no need to break the bank Valentine's Day. Half of us is still waiting for our goddamn tax returns. Don't do this to us, ladies. Why don't you just settle for a nice card, some candy, some flowers, you know, some thoughtful words, maybe a dinner. Take your lady out to dinner. I know Outback got a deal. My man Raul's always at fucking Outback. Maybe I hit him up and see if he got any coupons or some shit for Outback. Maybe I can get a 2-for-1 deal. You know what I mean? Maybe your lady will like a fucking steak and some big-ass cut vegetables beside it with some mashed potatoes or some fries. You know, I don't know. Get her something. You know, but don't go breaking the bank. Don't go to K Jewelers, because then you be spending a whole bunch of money on jewelry that she already has. You know, after a while, it's like, how much jewelry can one person have? After a while, I'm like, come on. Like, my wife is not all into jewels and shit. And maybe she is and I just can't afford the shit. But she ain't going to be into it because we can't afford it. So you got to get into something we can afford. How about stickers? I'm going to get you a nice sticker book. But seriously, I bought my wife some jewelry for Christmas and got her some nice diamond stud earrings. And she almost lost them this weekend. Lost one of them. She almost lost one of them this weekend. The backing was in the kitchen on the floor. And then my wife found the diamond stud in the bedroom. And I said to myself, like, what the fuck? Like, she's rough on stuff. I bought her a ring, a nice little ring. It's like a little belt. It's a black diamond ring, and it's like the shape of a belt. She lost that. I don't know where that is. The wedding band and the engagement ring, she knocked the sets out of it. It broke the band. And that could have been me. It wasn't the most expensive wedding ring in the world, but it was the most expensive piece of jewelry I ever bought in my life. Shit, for someone else. But she done beat that shit all up. It's all broken up. So now we got these hematite rings as our wedding bands. Hematite is just a natural material, a metal, a very brittle one. I broke 2 of these rings already, smacking them on the bar. Smacking my hand on countertops and shit, you know, drumming and stuff like that, and just being a complete idiot. And every time I go into the little crystal place to get another hematite ring, the person behind the register just looks at me like, "Do you buy rings every 2 weeks?" I was like, almost. So this time around, they're only $3 a piece. So this time around, I bought 2 rings, and this hematite. And what we like about hematite, it promotes a lot of like spiritual, good spiritual shit. You know, good energy, promotes good energy, positive vibes, warts off negativity, helps you fulfill dreams and goals. That's what this hematite ring does. You know, it kind of helps you. It could be some spooky, like, oh, you believe in that shit. I believe in that. I believe in energy. I believe that stuff comes around. I believe when you surround yourself with positive energy, positive things happen to you. And let me tell you something positive happened to me this past weekend on Friday, man. Let me tell you something. One of the biggest events in my life, man. I hosted on Friday at the Wellmont Theater. I hosted part of Wyclef Jean's Carnival Tour at the Wellmont Theater in Montclair. That's right. That's right, y'all. And if I had a round of applause, I would have added that shit in right now. But yeah, clap it up. Clap it up for that. That was a round of applause for that. Wyclef Jean from the Fugees. If you people don't know who the fuck Wyclef is, it's so funny because people didn't know who Wyclef was. It's so funny. Some people don't know. And it's mostly white people. I hate to say it. Some white people at my job, they didn't know who the fuck Wyclef was until I had to keep breaking down the layers. Wyclef. Oh, really? Wyclef? Oh, it was great. And then it just gave me that look and I'm looking at him like, you don't know who the fuck Wyclef is. You're like, no, I'm sorry, I don't know. Should I know who Wyclef is? Should I know who he is? I was like, yeah, the Fugees. You heard of the Fugees before? The Fugees. Yeah, the Fugees. With Lauryn Hill. Oh, yeah, I know Lauryn Hill. Everybody knows Lauryn Hill. Oh, yeah, I know Lauryn Hill. I was like, yeah, the Fugees. Wyclef's the... I think he's like the leader of the Fugees. He helped put the Fugees together. And I'm gonna be hosting the show that he's on. Part of his tour. They're like, "Oh my God, bro, that's awesome! You're fucking making it out there." I'm like, "Yeah, am I really making it?" Because I'm having this conversation at fucking work, so I'm not really making it that much. People are like, "Oh my God, Ty, you're blowing up." I'm like, "Am I really blowing up?" Because I've been trying to draft this resignation letter for the past 6 months, and I haven't pulled the trigger yet because nothing solid has come along. It's funny when you're in this entertainment shit, and you're doing comedy, and I'm thankful for all the opportunities I've been given and that I have. But the expectations of what people have of you is funny as fuck. I just hosted the event at the Wellmont for Wyclef. It was dope as shit. There's a lot going on. It's about 2,000 people in attendance. Mostly Haitian people. Sac passe, everybody, all my Haitians out there. Sac passe. Thank you for embracing me. I like to thank all the Haitians for looking the brother out because I was put on the show by a Haitian brother, and I like to thank that brother for putting me on the show. I appreciate that. Much love to you. Much love to the Haitian community. Much love to all the shithole countries out there. You know what I mean? Much love to y'all and respect, Because let me tell you something. We was representing that night on the 9th at the Wellmont Theater. All the shithole countries, we all bonded together. We sang, we laughed, we had a good damn time. Wyclef was one hell of a fucking performer. I tell you that shit. I thought those kids, there was a lot of kids performing that night too. There was a lot of undercards. A couple of rappers, couple of female artists who were singing their asses off. And I thought their energy was one thing. Because the youth, there's no way you can match the youth energy. Like these kids, some of these kids was rapping and singing and dancing all at the same fucking time. It was so much singing and dancing up there. I said, God damn. I watched these kids dance. Like this one girl, Sin Baby, she got up there. She's from the high school, from Montclair High. She was singing, she was rapping, she was doing her thing. But she had these two little dancers that was dancing with her. And let me tell you something. These little motherfucking dancers didn't stop dancing until the music stopped. They were shaking their asses off. I was exhausted watching these fucking kids. I said, somebody's going to pull a goddamn muscle. These fucking kids were amazing, though. It was great. Everybody did a great job. Money Mark, Sig, and Khan. I don't get those names, but these kids was fucking great. One thing is weird to me, and I don't know if you noticed this, but I love I love the youth. I love what they do. I love their creativity. I'm not hating on it, and it's just always strange when you got the one tall ass fucking kid who's still wearing the skinny jeans and like the sweatshirts that don't fit and stuff. Like sometimes tall kids look weird as fucking skinny jeans. That's really what I want to say. Like if you're over 6'2", skinny jeans ain't for you, my dude. Like you got to figure out something else. Like skinny, slim apparel, and you pulling them down and sagging them. That shit ain't the look, bro. It just don't look right. When you're a certain height, there's certain shit you can't do. You know what I mean? Like my cousin, he's tall as shit. Biz, he's tall. He's like 6'6", but he does weirdo guy shit. And I remember somebody saying to him, like, "Yo, man, you too tall to be doing this weirdo shit." And then it made sense. I was like, "Yeah, man, you doing shit like a 5'10". Somebody that's 5'10" should be doing. You're 6'6". Get off that weirdo shit. You're too tall to be doing weirdo shit. I don't know. Sometimes tall people just look weird to me when they're dressed in certain ways. It's like you got to wear tall shit. Regular stuff. You can't be wearing skinny jeans and karate slippers. This shit looks fucking ridiculous. And I'm not saying the kid's wearing karate slippers, but his shoes damn sure look like karate slippers to me. But other than that, the kids was dope as fuck, man. Money Mark and his people was dope. Let me tell you something. This other girl, Elise, what is it? Sonya Elise? That girl could sing her ass off, and she had a dope ass song called Mortal Kombat. She was dope. She had a dope stage presence. She had blue hair in a blue little outfit with a little Biggie logo on her sweatshirt. She was doing her thing. She had the swag and everything. She was doing her thing. Salute to that sister right there. And also salute to Corey North from Patterson, New Jersey. This dude was on stage rocking. He got a song in rotation with York Records. He's killing him out there in the game. Shout out to Corey North. He had dancers on stage with him. Now, when you, like, Corey North, he's an R&B singer. This brother's voice, like, I wish I could sing like that. Corey North got a good voice. Not hating on him. I wish I could sing like that brother there. I'm banging on my dashboard of my car because I wish I could sing. If I could sing, I wouldn't go anywhere with a shirt. My shirt would be off all the fucking time. I'd had pneumonia. I'd probably die by 19. If I could sing like that, if I could find out I could sing like that as a teenager, I'd have died an early death from pneumonia because I would have never covered up ever. This nigga took his shirt off at the concert, Corey North. Yeah, took his shirt off. He got a little gym membership. You know what I mean? I ain't hating on the brother. He got a gym membership. You know, some of the girls was screaming. I don't know if they were screaming for me or my hair because it was looking luxurious that night and I had the dope-ass shirt for promo. But Corey North, they love you, man. You know, shout out to that brother in York Records, man. Everybody did their thing. But, Wyclef, this dude, his energy, and let me tell you something. Like, I've never been to a Wyclef concert or anything like that. You know, I must say, he's probably not the artist that I'll just go ahead and just say, let me just go to a Wyclef concert. But let me tell you something. Wyclef, one hell of a fucking performer. One hell of a performer. And you forgot that Wyclef produced so much shit. And he has so many songs out. And he has, like, songs for the world. Like, Wyclef performed at the fucking, like, FIFA. It's a soccer game. FIFA. At a FIFA game. And if you're doing a FIFA event, there's millions of people at a fucking soccer game. You know, there's millions of people doing FIFA events. That's crazy. So, I mean, shout out to that brother working hard as shit doing his thing. I can't be mad at that. I really can't. So, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to host that. Thank you very much for the powers that be that put me in place. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm looking forward to more opportunities, man. I really am looking forward to more opportunities to perform there. Oh, man. But, yeah, it's still kind of hitting me right now that I did that event. You know, people are like, Ty, were you nervous? Yeah, of course I was. But, yeah, you either show up to the show or you don't, you know? And I showed up and had a good damn time, man. I had a good motherfucking time. Had a good time. And then Saturday night, man, we followed that up with a sold-out show at Tierney's Tavern in Montclair, man. This shit is crazy. The past couple of days for shows have been amazing. You know, and I headlined that show at Tierney's, and that was a dope-ass fucking show. Dope-ass show. Let me tell you something about this concert, though. Let me go back to the concert. People at a certain age at a concert, you listen, there are some people that are my age, and the way the Wellmont is set up, like there's standing seats right in front of the stage, and as it goes back a few feet, you have like the VIP section where people are actually sitting down, and then in the balcony they're sitting down, of course. But in the standing area, let me tell you something, you got to be a certain age to stand for about 3.5 hours before your knees and your back starts to talk to you and say, hey man, maybe we should have a seat. You know what I mean? Like your back and your knees start suggesting things like, hey, it'd be nice just to lay down right here on the floor, wouldn't it? Because your back can no longer support your body weight. That's how I felt. I saw the faces of a couple of older people in the front row, and they were very sorry they were there. I can tell after like the second hour, they were looking at me as like, can this host somehow lay down a cot for us to rest? Is he going to pull out a folding chair for us to rest our very, very weak bones? And I couldn't. I just looked at him. I said, you should have got a seat, bitch. You know, this is because there's certain things you can't do when you're a certain age anymore. And that's hold your bladder and stand up for long periods of time like that. And let me tell you something about that bladder. I got a free beer because I was the host. And I had 2 beers. And I must have peed at the venue about 19 times. I know people was like, yo, he must be doing some kind of coke or something. Like, no. If I was doing If the amount of times I went to the bathroom, I should have OD'd on fucking coke, if that's what y'all thought I was doing. I went to the bathroom like over 20 times off of 2 beers. And if I was snorting coke, then I should have been dead. And I was not snorting coke. I was fucking using the bathroom peeing. It was ridiculous. My bladder is on fleek. That's what the kids are going to say. Oh, my God, Mr. Raney, your bladder's on fleek. Like, I'm about to pee on myself. Move. But, man. Other than that, yo, know what else happened to? I got a dope-ass promo shirt made up by the homie Daryl at Custom Concepts. Dope-ass fucking shirt for the show. I was able to wear it at the Wellmont. It's the company logo, which is my son's face. And then Daryl hooked it up. He put my Instagram name at the bottom of that, along with the little Instagram logo. He got my name going across the back. It's the dopest shit ever. One of the dopest shirts ever. And D just did this shit on the fly. Daryl is an artist. He fucking freehand drew my son's face, which is the logo of my company, TyRaney.com. And the rest is history. It's pictures of it on my website. No, there's not. There's pictures of it on Instagram. Ty Raney, comedian Ty Raney, and it's dope as shit. Thank you, D. Once again, I appreciate that. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. And that's important, man. To have somebody that supports you, having your friends and family support you, that goes a long fucking way. And if some of your friends and family don't support you, fuck them. You got to turn your back on them. You got to keep fucking moving. I hate to say turn your back on them, but I have to turn my back. I can't put no energy into that shit. If you put no energy, no love into my shit, then I can't put energy and love into your shit. And I be passionate about other people's stuff, and I try to support everybody with their shit. But when you don't get that stuff reciprocated, it's fuck you all the way. I'm done. Yeah, it got personal. But I'm thankful, man. Thank you, D, and Custom Concepts. I appreciate that shit for hooking it up. I got to get some more shirts made because I can't just keep wearing the same shirt. Because I got a show this Friday, February 16th. That's the Valentine Leftover Show at the Park Street Market with your boy Ty Raney. And you guys need to come out to this goddamn show if you in the tri-state area. It's a dope fucking show. I host a monthly show. This month I got the homie Ray Gibbs on the show from Heart of the City, Comedy Central. I also got Miss Jackie. I also have Griselle Cabrera. And I also got my homie CJ Cracks from Heart of the City, Comedy Central, and True TV. Man, we doing big numbers, man. I hate saying big numbers. I really fucking hate that shit. But we're doing our thing, man. You know, and I'm just trying to provide a good source of entertainment in my hometown where I grew up. And hopefully you guys can take advantage and appreciate that. But I'm about to get off, man, and just start my beautiful day. I want you guys to start your day, too. Be thankful. Say good morning to people. Say hello. You know, let that shit out. Speak to people. If you don't speak to people, good things aren't going to happen for you. That's fairly bottom line, man. You put good energy out, you get that shit reciprocated. That's how it is. You know, you can't be shitty all your fucking life. You can't be a selfish fucking dirtbag all your life. You can't be some self-absorbed asshole all your fucking life. And if you are, good things ain't going to happen. And when good things do come, they trickle out. You know, it's like a faucet with a shitty drip. You know what I mean? That's what you get. You get the shitty drip love. You know, you're not going to get that shit in abundance because you're a shitty person. So, try to straighten up your act, man. You know, be positive out here. You know, and if you don't like something, just don't fucking like it. Don't do it. I don't even know why I said that shit. It's just, I'm just rambling, but I fucking don't. I hate when people don't show love. It's just dumb. It's just retarded. You know, especially when, I don't know. It's just nuts to me. I just don't see it. But in my plan, all my people surrounding me, I got a big plan, and I'm trying to incorporate everybody in it. And you know, I'm thankful. Try to bring it to fruition. But I want you guys to have a positive day. Get out there, be the best you can be. Be the best you could be. Be better than yesterday. All right? And spread the word about my podcast. Maybe this episode wasn't as funny, but fuck it. I mean, you're going to have those episodes sometimes. It's not going to be knee-slapping funny all the goddamn fucking time, okay? Maybe the next week will be better. You know? Maybe next week will be much better. You know, maybe this one was a little braggadocious because I just hosted one of the biggest shows that I've done, you know, up to date. You know, and then there's more shit coming down the pike. I can't help to be be a little braggadocious. Even somebody at the concert said, yo, Ty, man, you accomplished a lot. You got to let people know. You got to show, son. You got to brag sometimes. That's what a homie told me at the show. Like, yo, sometimes you got to pop your collar, son. Let them know who the fuck you are. I was like, you know what? I think you're right. I'll be right back. I got to pee because my bladder was on fleek that night. But I got the message, though. I got the message, Ian. I got that message, brother. But I want to thank you guys for listening, man. About to tune out. But listen to my podcast every Tuesday morning. I launch a fresh one. It's the Ty Raney podcast. Also, catch me on Facebook, Ty Raney. Instagram, Comedian Ty Raney. Twitter, Comedian Ty Raney. I think I have a Pinterest page, but don't follow me there. It's Ty Raney if you want to look at some old-ass pictures there. But go to tyraney.com for my website for all details, for more details on shows and upcoming events. I appreciate that. I will holla at y'all next week. Enjoy the rest of the day, y'all. Peace.